Hey guys, Dr. Rachel here with Hutchison Chiropractic. I wanted to go over with y'all a really neat thing about sleeping postures, because one of the things that I see here on a daily basis is a lot of the damage that patients are doing at night while they don't even know it while they're sleeping, and they're waking up feeling really, sometimes they'll wake up with headaches and stiff neck and even pain going out into their arm, shoulder and into their arm, and sometimes even getting some nasty numbness and tingling in their fingers. So a lot of people aren't aware of the position or the posture that we're supposed to sleep in at night. Obviously, there's a lot of different types that are sleeping on your back. Some of us sleep on our side, while some of us may even do something really nasty and sleep on our stomach. That's the big no-no, okay? And a lot of people aren't aware of that. So I'm going to go into what your spine, kind of what it looks like and what we need to preserve at night, or keep in mind that we should preserve at night to protect our spine and our nervous system. So when we look at our neck, and that's kind of where we'll focus, we want to make sure that we have this nice beautiful arc or curve in our spine. That's this natural design. This is the spring or the shock absorber for your spine. So when you walk around every day, that you get a nice cushioned spring effect, and we're not prematurely wearing out the joints of the spinal column. Also, it's going to make sure that these nerve holes that you see in between each and every spinal bone or vertebrae here, that they're nice and wide and open, leaving a nice open passage of communication from the brain to the rest of your body. So when we sleep at night, a lot of us, if we try to first sleep on our back, we want to have a pillow that supports our lower part of our neck and our head as to maintain this posture here. A lot of times we're sleeping on a pillow that's too flat, and it's actually leaving us with no support in our neck, and we're actually, causing a lot of strain on the spinal cord because of that lack of support from our pillow at night. Other scenarios or situations, we may have patients that actually sleep on their side. So if you can imagine, this is just the front of the patient looking at you, looking at the screen here. We're sleeping on pillows that may be too flat, so we aren't getting the shoulder support. So now our neck's doing this at night. Or worse, we're doing the classic where I need extra support, so now I'm going to put 2 or 3 pillows under my head while I watch TV at night, while I go to sleep. And so now we're doing this. Looks pretty bad. And it is bad. So I'm here to show you what you can do to protect yourself. They have really neat products now that you've got to get your hands on, because that's going to make sure that your health is where you want it to be. Okay, so now that we know what we should be protecting, I want to show you some standard pillow postures, and then we'll show you kind of how we can remedy some of the problems you may be having when you're some of the problems you're having while you're sleeping. We're going to have Layla lay down here, first on your back. Okay, so this might just be like a throw pillow that you may be sleeping on or resting on, that you may have on your couch, or some of us have some pillows that are about this thickness. This is pretty much an average thickness of a bed pillow. And so as you can see, she's sleeping on her back. And one of the things that you can see, if we can get a better angle here, is that her chin is actually lower than her head. And that puts a lot of strain on her neck. We want to have that chin to where it's slightly pointed towards the ceiling or moving in that direction, because that's actually going to help us protect our neck. So if I reach in here right here and push up on her neck a little bit, go ahead and put your chin. That's kind of the position that we want to be supported in. And now we're going to go ahead and relax, and you see what happens to her chin and to her neck as we lose sight of that. Now, Layla, I want to have you kind of roll over and face on me like a side sleeper. And see, you can obviously see that there's this gap right here. Okay, so she's clearly not getting the support that she needs in her neck. That's going to cause a lot of strain and tension on the cord there, causing all types of problems: headaches, arm pain, back pain, numbness and tingling going down to the hands and fingers, and maybe even worse, something like carpal tunnel symptoms. So we all have a shoulder and an arm. We can't chop it off at night when we go to sleep, so we got to have something else. Okay, so Layla, we're going to have you sit up real quick. We're going to go over and show you something really neat. This is what I call the magic pillow, because it really is just that awesome. And this accommodates both side sleepers and back sleepers. So Layla, go ahead and have you lay down. Can y'all see how that her chin is nice and slightly elevated? It's not sinking into her chest. She's got the proper support there. And how does that feel, Layla?
Great.
It is really is awesome, and it also cradles your head, which you can't really see here. You can when I come around here, how she's got some support on each side of her head there. So it literally cradles your head while you're sleeping on your back, and it feels absolutely amazing. All right, Layla, now we're going to have you roll over on your side to show you how this thing doubles as a side sleeper. Okay, perfect. And now you can see how, first of all, she's got a smile on her face. Okay, so that tells us that she feels pretty good. You can see how it's actually supporting that gap between her neck and her shoulder, which most pillows, it's really hard to find. This is the only pillow that I've seen that actually does this. Also, you can see that her nose and her chin and actually her sternum are all in line. We don't see her with her head cocked up to the side or even sloping down. So This is exactly what you want to see when you're sleeping, and hopefully right now some of you guys just watching this video have already identified where some of your problems are actually coming. So if you all have any questions at all, give us a call up here at the office, 850-243-2723, and we'll be more than happy to help you sleep better nights.